What's going on, guys? Scott Lett here, owner of Iron City Power Washing. I know it's been a little bit since I made a video, but I can't believe that we're already in September. I felt like we were just talking about kicking off our busy season, talking about prepping for that. But it's September 3rd, and we took yesterday off. We took Labor Day off. We usually labor on Labor Day, but we've been working so many weekends this year that I just told the guys, look, let's just take Labor Day off, have a long weekend with our families, and it was nice. Today we kicked off an apartment complex. My business partner and I, then I had to break away to go to some meetings. Our lead tech is doing a post-construction cleanup at a residential property, and then he's going to do an oil spill cleanup. So our account with this waste management company, man, has been really nice. They send us 2 to 3 jobs a week to clean up these oil spill jobs. I mean, they range anywhere from $350 to $850. I mean, there was one the other day that was $1,000. So, it's been a really good account for us. We're guaranteed 2 to 3 to 4 jobs a week from this company. So that's been a huge blessing, and we're on call with them. When they call us, we go. So, but anyways, guys, we are, I guess, past busy season, but we're still busy. We're about 3.5 weeks out compared to a month and a half, 2 months out. We finished all of our schools, but residential has really been steady. There is normally an August lull. That's when school starts back. People are taking their last minute vacations, but this year we haven't really felt that. We've been very busy, and we're also kind of getting ready for fall and winter. That's when the guys kind of do more of the work, and then I start planning for 2026, the next year, contacting customers, to say, hey, I know I cleaned for you this year and the previous year. Would you like us to go ahead and put you on the schedule for next year? So go ahead and start filling up our March, April, and May with residential jobs. That way, when school lets out end of May, the summer is full of our school accounts and all that kind of stuff. But what I want to talk about right now is, sorry, my little thing here keeps popping off. But anyways, what I want to talk about right now is these calls I've been doing. I just haven't had time to really focus on taking many calls, but I'm going to start probably in the next couple of weeks. I'm going to start carving out a time each day. I'm going to say from 1 to 2 o'clock Central Time. That's when I'm going to start doing my calls, because I've had a lot of people waiting, and I'm going to start filling in each day with a 1 hour call. I'm just going to use my lunch break to do that. I don't need to eat anyways, because I fast. Anyways, that's a whole different topic. But what I want to talk about with the calls is I'm back to doing that every day now, now that we're kind of through the busy season. But guys, I want to talk about things other than pressure washing, right? Like one thing that I've kind of thought about is just kind of, rather than just being a pressure washing mentor or coach, I want to be like a life coach or mentor. Okay, I'm not saying that I know everything, but I feel like your mental state, your spiritual state, your physical state, your business state, all those things, they're all intertwined, right? So there's a spiritual aspect to our life. There's a health side. We got to take care of our bodies and our health. We've got marriages. As men, we have a lot of responsibilities, and I'm not saying I've perfected these things, but I've noticed that if I don't take care of my spiritual life, if I don't take care of my what's more important, like my wife and kids, it directly impacts my business. So you've got to keep everything prioritized the way it's supposed to be prioritized. And I'm here to talk to you guys about those things, because there is a life outside of pressure washing that we are managing too, right? We've started these businesses to have the freedom we want financially and our freedom with time. And life outside of business can be really hard, guys. There's things that happen that will directly impact, your business. All right, there's things that are around the corner in life that you didn't know was coming, and you have to cope with that and also be a business owner. Okay, and life's not easy. I'm not going to sit here and say it's a cakewalk, because whether people verbalize it or not, like, everyone has their own battle, everyone has their own struggles, and I want to be here to talk to you guys about how to get through these seasons of life, how to get through these hard times. And a lot of the problems are financial problems, like starting a business with very little money, how to get the jobs, how to have the peace of mind and having the confidence you need to be a successful business owner. But I know for me, a lot of the stress is relieved when I spend time with the Lord. And I just pray, like, Lord, I know you have brought me to this business, and you have trusted me to be an ambassador of your word, and you have trusted me to lead this business, and I use it to glorify the Lord. Like, I had an hour conversation with a customer the other day about the Lord. So God has chosen me to be a tool in this business, to be a tool to glorify him. And your spiritual walk, getting up, not every day, but a few times a week, and going to the gym and making sure you're taking care of your temple, your body. Your body is your temple. Like, all those things are directly tied to how successful your business is, and a lot of you guys probably disagree with that, but the Lord is the center of my life, and therefore is a huge aspect of my business, as well as how I take care of myself, and all those things in the equation keeps my head, keeps me focused, laser focused on what I need to do for my family. So with that being said, like, I'm here to help you, like, stay organized with your time, your finances, your spiritual walk, your health and fitness life. Like, that's why I want to be like a life coach. Like, we can talk about all the things that are involved in being a man and being a husband and being a business owner. And I think all those things are, very important, and they're very, they're intertwined. They're all connected. And so, guys, I want to help you guys with those things, and obviously we'll talk about pressure washing too, about being a business owner. But I'm going to start taking calls again. I'm going to carve out a time between 1 and 2 p.m. Each day, and we can set up a call. And the new thing I'm going to do is I want you to text me a list of questions. That way I can think about it. That morning I'll look at the questions, think about, some answers. That way when we get on the call, I already have a good answer for you. But 205-732-2012 is my number. I really help guys who are just getting started, who might be in a lull, who are trying to scale, and I think we can talk about all the things in life that directly impact your business. And that's what I want to help you guys with, because life is not easy. Starting a business is not easy. Managing a business is not easy. Growing a business is not easy. So you have to manage that along with everything else outside of that in your life. And that's what I want to help you guys with. Scott Lett, Iron City Power Washing.